Welcome back, one and all, to Hardcore Minecraft. I'm Smallishbeans and I'm terrible at Hardcore Minecraft, but we've made it so far to episode 3, which doesn't sound like a lot, I know, but we've survived 40 hours and 225 days, and we've done a lot of stuff already, including our starter base here, the bridge you just saw, and you guessed it, we are definitely not going to slow down today. That's right, today we're going to be working on our biggest project yet, even bigger than this whole village and train down here. But first we're going to say hi to Muddy. Good. And also check on the cactus farm we built last time. Oh, there's cacti in there. Now over here is a lovely bit of space, but I don't like space. It is empty and deserves to have something built on it, which is what we're going to be doing today. And in the thing we're building on this space, we're going to be putting our librarian villagers, because I desperately need mending. However, because I'm stubborn, I refuse to get mending till at least some of the building is complete. But there are other ways to improve my tool durability. So that's right, all aboard the Nether Express, baby. First though, we sheared all our sheep to get some wool, got some planks as well, and we headed into the Nether. I started digging down straight from our portal and nearly fell in this hole, but luckily didn't, so I'm still alive, which is good. I crafted some beds and I was very scared and apprehensive, as you can see here, but it was actually quite easy, and we found our first netherite straight after getting the hot tourist destinations. And then I found some more right next to it, and then I found some more, and we just got mining, using all the beds up until we had 17 ancient debris. Not bad. Let's go home and smelt that, and let's get some gold and make those netherite ingots. I decided to do my pickaxe, which I gave the cringiest name in the world. I'm so sorry. But hey, added that durability we'll be needing a lot later for collecting materials. I also did my chest plate, my legs, and an axe. It was raining, and that was depressing, so to match the mood, I did some farming. I then traded some emeralds to get some XP, because I wanted to get enough to enchant a bow, which I did, and it was terrible, so I got some more XP, and I enchanted another bow, and that was not terrible. Lovely. A bow? Netherite armor? What on earth would you need that for, Joel? We're gonna go kill that stinky ender dragon for elytra to help us gather materials. I know where a fortress is. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's try trading some gold first, though. Give me some pearls, please. You suck. Well, 1 gold didn't work. Guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. With our looting free, that's pretty good. Probably actually better than trading gold, to be honest. I don't know why I'm scared. With my armor and this shield, we should be fine. Well, I found the blaze spawner, absolutely hidden away. Oh, this is what I was scared of, the fire. But I've already got 6 blaze rods. What the heck? Looting free is insane. There's another 2. And there's another 1. There we go, 11. Let's get those pearls. This hardcore Minecraft thing is easy. So I killed some endermen to collect some ender pearls, and they make such a lovely noise. Love that noise. Before we set off, we're going to take some gunpowder and grab some paper and make ourselves some rockets. Ender dragon, I'm coming for you. So let's put some epic music on. Yeah, that's epic. And look, I'm going to kill this chicken in practice for the ender dragon, and then we're going to row a boat off a mountain. This is what people do, right? Okay, but seriously, let's put some spooky music on now, and we're going to get ready to kill this ender dragon. I spy a fortress. I do. So I found the portal. Here it is. I then placed the eyes in a really epic manner. Ooh, epic. Oh, I was going back up to the surface, and I've just stumbled across 10 diamonds. Nice. Anyway, I went up to get some wood quickly for chests. All right, let's do this. I'm scared. So you can clearly see in this clip that I have armor on, but my replay mod messed up, so now it looks like I'm badass and I'm killing the ender dragon with no armor in hardcore. Also in the replay mod, it showed me missing like loads of arrows and stuff, which is totally not me. Must be another replay mod glitch, am I right? This shot right here was quite scary, but the other towers went down with ease, and I've killed the ender dragon so many times now that this was actually quite easy. We had one little scare there, and that even wasn't that bad. And there we go. Ender dragon dead. Listen to me glow. Easy. Not even close. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm honestly more scared about this bit. Mainly because I did die once before while bridging in the end. But that didn't stop me still. I went off exploring, looking for those end cities, and we found one. It's a bit scary as I've angered an enderman somehow down there. Hopefully it doesn't teleport up to me while I'm bridging to the ship. Oh my gosh, please don't. But here we go, a big moment. The sky is the limit, baby. But we didn't leave the end just yet. Oh no, we flew off in search of more end cities to raid, where I've got myself loads of iron, lots of diamond tools, lots of diamonds, lots of gold. Found a silk touch shovel, which was very nice. We killed some shulkers as well to get some shulker shells for shulker boxes. I found the most insane pickaxe ever. Then took a portal back to the middle, collected the dragon egg, and headed home through the main portal. Woohoo! Back home, baby. Let's have a look at the rewards. A load of diamonds, gold, and emerald. Plenty of end rods. Some shulkers. Plenty of armor. Plenty of elytra, pickaxes, swords, and shovels. And a buttload of XP. The problem is the best boots, right, have curse of binding, but also mending. So if I put them on, I have to use them forever, pretty much. And this insane pickaxe I got, I already upgraded my stupid pickaxe. I'm so dumb. I should have waited. But I guess I can make Stinky a better sword and make a decent helmet. But now we have our wings, it's time to get working on the magic library. First things first, we need to make a way of getting to this library. So I went and collected some dripstone, then hollowed out this path here, which I filled up with a little staircase with some dripstone on the sides to make it look a bit nicer. I then put some lanterns on so that mobs wouldn't spawn and decorated the entire thing, leading us to our space. I then went to the Nether because we wanted to collect some warped wood, as we're going to be building something in said space. And one of the things we needed was some amethyst, which I found luckily in the ocean on the way over to the desert, because I also wanted some sandstone, as we're going to be using that a lot. So I got about a shulker box's worth. I then got some red and yellow and orange terracotta, and then headed home, dyed some sheep white to get some white wool before sorting out the rest of the materials I need, which wasn't too many as it's only something small. So to give this build a bit more character, we're going to add some lore to it. And where do I like to get my lore from? That's right, magical fountains. Why have I built 2 magical fountains in 2 different series? Well, I guess that's just lore, baby. Although this one really isn't that magical. Do you know what is magical? This time lapse of me clearing out a load of grass. It's not really, but just pretend it is. Alakazam, arrivederci. No, I think that means goodbye in Italian. But anyway, goodbye grass and hello materials, as we're not going to leave that grass just looking empty with nothing on it. Instead, we're going to get working straight away on a floor. And I made this floor here using some spruce wood with some spirals in it, using that yellow, orange, and red terracotta. Now I know what you're thinking, Joel. This floor is so random. Why are there bits cut out here, here, here? Well, pretty much everywhere, actually. Well, full transparency, like usual, I've gone into creative mode to design this first. If I was to design this build in survival, it would have taken me days or weeks of building it up, knocking it back down, because I'm very indecisive. Instead, I went into creative mode and started getting a basic shape together that soon developed into this blocky shape here. But that's all I'll show you for now, as I don't want to spoil things. I will tell you the color palette, though, is deep slate and sandstone, but the roofs are different and they are spicy. So we're going to start out by building our first tower here. We can get our first villager in, hopefully some mending and unbreaking, as I'm running through Elytra very, very quickly. And I'm going to do the first part of this material gathering montage as a song, but this time I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to let me know in those comments. Have you subscribed, by the way? You should subscribe. I'm really cool and not at all egotistical. Bow wow. Hopefully you get that. I realise now that that song came out in 2005, making it 18 years old. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Anyway, we need to get a couple more things. And the only thing we actually really need is this basalt here. And I'm not going to mess around. We're going to get building this tower now. So we're using the deep slate and doing a gradient into the coral here, and then using some birch and some sandstone on top before finishing it off with a gradient roof, which finishes with pumpkin orange. But before we show you it fully, here is me getting some villagers into the tower, as we need to get those trades desperately. So far, I've only broken 2 lecterns. Let's see how long this takes. Just so you know, this is one of my least favorite things to do in Minecraft. Surprisingly good, 26. And we now have a guy who sells unbreaking books for 38 emeralds. I know it's a lot, but it's one of those books you don't have to buy that often. So let's get a brand new elytra and plop this on there. And now let's get mending. Also, you may have noticed that I've not showed the other side of this building yet. Well, that's because, there's a big hole in it. Like I said, I planned this stuff out beforehand, so I don't like using unnecessary blocks, and we're gonna fill up some area around here. But first, let's get a villager up there somehow, which is easy with a bit of dirt. Yippee! More expensive books, baby. But look, we got it. It's done. Oh, it's dark. And if you know my videos, you know I like to give them a fun name as well. And let's give everyone a fancy sign as well. And we now have our first tower, meaning we should get to work on the rest, which is looking a bit empty right now. Let's start with the deep slate / basalt level, shall we? But before we do that, I wanted to get some carrots and all my other materials to trade for emeralds. Not for the emeralds themselves, but instead to fix my axe with its new mending enchantment. I then went deep into the caves where I mined a load of deep slate. Well, not that much really, but some deep slate. I then stripped some wood, which I did before chopping it this time, as people seem to like that. And I also got myself a decent amount of spruce wood as well, which I turned into planks, etc. I then made some mangrove trees, and I hate these things. They are the worst thing to farm in the world. I like to use a regular hoe to just clear it and then mine the logs. I also made myself some lanterns, some stained glass, some books for lecterns, and then I headed into the Nether, which is a lot easier now that I've got wings, as you can just fly past all the mobs. I got myself some glowstone, some shroom lights, and finally some basalt, which I need for the gradient. I also killed this piglin child because I hate them. Me build now. Wow, that was very straightforward. But yes, we got working on the lower level here using those deep slate bricks we got and the deep slate, plus the basalt, and finally the coral blocks, which I'd collected before. I did all these staircases going around as well, so you can get around all the villagers. Now I know what you're thinking, Joel, this looks pretty cool down here. But what the heck is this? This looks terrible. Well, that's because obviously I've not finished the top yet. It's going to be a bit taller, as you can see from some creative world planning earlier. But I want to talk about the design, right? I hate building interiors. I hate it so much. So I decided to put all the villagers on the exterior. Every time you see these shroom lights around, this is where the villagers are gonna be. I've also put this cool path along so you can travel all the way around, go to every single different villager on each section, and it's all connected up. There's space for all the villagers I'll probably ever need. There's some up here as well, and if not, there's plenty of other space I can place them as well. So I guess we should finish it. But first, let's check our cactus farm. Oh, cactus! And also farm our sugarcane. I then collected all the remaining materials I need, which a lot of them I'd gathered earlier, including the sandstone and terracotta. I did need a lot of birchwood though. Look at how much birchwood I cleared out here. It filled up 2 shulker boxes pretty much, and most of that was stripped logs. How fun. A little break from the material gathering montage because it's a new day since I recorded the last stuff, and I had a dream last night that I died in this hardcore world, and it was horrible. It was like a nightmare. So, oh well, enter the Nether. While this gas shoots at me, can we take a moment to admire this absolute monster of a crimson wood tree? Look at the size of this thing. Ow. Anyway, I instantly destroyed the monster as I needed all the wood, and I also destroyed this Nether fortress. Well, we have 5 shulker boxes worth of materials here, so this next time lapse is going to be quite a long one. Let's talk through the design process, shall we? While some funky music plays behind us. So I wanted to go for 2 very contrasting materials, such as the sandstone and the deep slate, as I think the bottom and second halves are very equally split, and it looks really nice. I also wanted to use some diagonals in this build, as I think it just adds a lot of texture to the build, and it also is quite challenging when you come to detailing diagonally, and I love a little challenge. I also wanted to make a interesting roof that wasn't just deep slate, so I went for the netherrack, pumpkin, acacia wood, and red terracotta, which is not something I'd normally use together, but it makes this really lovely gradient and adds a little pop of colour, but not too much to this build. All in all, I think it turned out rather nice. Big castle is big. Look at it. Ooh, it is empty. I forgot to put the villagers in yet. Oh, I should probably do that. But it's going to be really long and boring, so I won't show you because no one wants to see that. Instead, let me do a quick shake of the camera. Well, you can probably tell by the change in day that we've been doing this for quite a while. I'm actually kind of scared to look at how many lecterns I've broken, but we're going to do it anyway. 665. I'm angry. And I didn't even get all the enchantments I wanted. We managed to get Silk Touch, which is good. We got Efficiency 4 after trying for so long, and it cost 58 emeralds. Lovely. This guy here was not cooperating for a long time. We've got Protection 4 here, which is good. And we have Feather Falling 3, which I combined into Feather Falling 4 and put on my boots. So I want to go do something fun, and something fun that I enjoy is terraforming. And you'll notice that the mountain we're stood in front of here, where we got this wall, is looking a lot nicer than the one I'm struggling to climb up here. which is ugly, to be honest. I also want to add some trees in, maybe round the back. Let's just have some fun, as I'm sick of breaking lecterns. This was definitely more fun than trading with villagers. However, it still took quite a while and a lot longer than I was expecting, as you can see as the days tick past here. We did also add some trees around as well, which you will see popping up in all these different areas here. One's hidden behind the castle. I didn't want to add too many trees because I didn't know what we're going to do with this section, for example, and the section behind it. But look, it's looking so much nicer now with all this sort of moss and dripstone we've added. Ooh, lovely. I'll even give you a rare shaders view, because I don't like to do this, because I think shaders just make everything look better and can make bad builds look good. But we've got all our librarians set up. We still need a way to get emeralds, as farming our crops is not a good way. And we also need a way to get rockets, as these are my last 11. I've got no gunpowder left. But a load more trees, and this place is looking very nice, even from the farm fields here. And it is a big boy as well. Look at the size of it. Oh, it is lovely. And I think it fits in really nicely with the whole area. Lovely. And as the sun sets while I'm hovering over this very precarious edge here, we end today's episode. Make sure you've subscribed, leave a like and comment, and we'll be back next time. Good night.